What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the ECHO Gaming Diablo channel, where today we're taking a look at what you guys have been saying. I like to do this about once a month, going through your comments on the channel and seeing your thoughts about the current state of Diablo Immortal, where it's going, where it's at, and what's going on. Let's go take a look. Alright guys, so the first video is the one where I was saying, is this the announcement of beta for Diablo Immortal? We're going to scroll through some of these comments before we go on to another video. The first one is from Lament Diablo. Diablo invites in November, December. Release date announcement at BlizzCon in February. General release April, May 2021. It's been its prediction for a while. I would agree with the November, December beta stuff. After that, I really don't know. I don't know if we're going to be getting it that soon or that late. It could be either earlier or later. I don't know. I like the prediction though. We could stick with that. Thanks for your comment. We have Jonathan Miller with a pretty in-depth comment. Let's take a read here. He says, "You're so dedicated and I respect that. I'm also a guy that loves to follow Anthem for a while, and they had channels dedicated for that game as well, although both of these games had bad feedback and bombed." So, yeah, he's basically saying that he appreciates me sticking with Diablo Immortal, at least what I can see from here. My anticipation is that Diablo Immortal is not going to bomb. I think Diablo is going to get it right, or Blizzard is going to get it right, and this is going to be a #1 first Blizzard game on mobile success, leading the way for all of their games going to mobile. Because remember, in the Q3 update that they just did a few days ago, they had mentioned that all of their games will eventually be on mobile. I predicted this months ago. World of Warcraft, Overwatch on mobile. How sick is that going to be? I can't wait for all this to happen. Maybe we're going to have to make more YouTube channels to cover them all. We'll have to see. We have Geno saying, "Oh man, I'm so stoked. Just hearing that the beta will be coming soon, I'm getting excited. Thank you for these videos." No problem, Geno. My job is to bring you guys the information that I stumble across on the internet. I too am stoked about beta. My hope is that it's on my phone really soon and I can be sharing every experience, every moment of it with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Romulan saying that he gets chills every time he thinks about playing this game, which is, you know, we definitely get some negative comments. There's definitely a community of people that don't want Diablo to come to mobile and that aren't excited about Diablo Immortal, which is fair and totally okay. But I love seeing all of the community, all the people that have been following me here, all of you guys that have been supportive and into Diablo Immortal actually coming. And it's just great. It's great to see, because when I started putting videos out on this, it wasn't as positive. Everyone was not as welcoming to Diablo Immortal as they are becoming right now. Jonathan is saying that the hype is unimaginable. Really admire how much content you've put out so far. I've also made a YouTube channel. I'm excited for a long building of fan base. So good luck with that, Jonathan. I'll check it out maybe at some point soon. We'll see if you're doing Diablo stuff too. I have no idea, but I appreciate you admiring what I've been doing. It has definitely been a grind over the past year. Literally 120 videos with no game. Still fun. It's all gonna be worth it. We have Jason saying that he's been pre-registered for the game since it announced and it first showed up in the Google Play Store. He's really hoping to get his hands on the beta. It would be really nice if he wants to play, and he wants to play the monk. So cool. Yeah, a lot of people are in the same boat, have been pre-registered for 2 years now, hoping that they can get their hands on beta. I don't know how they're deciding who is getting what. I just know that I hope that I'm one of them, and I hope you guys are too, so we can play together on my Discord server. Link down below. Come on through. We have Sun saying that he's going to play it 24/7 all year once it comes out. Hope you take some time for your other responsibilities in your life as well, my friend. But yes, we are going to be spending a lot of time in Diablo Immortal. Where am I going to find that time? Already strapped for time. We have Madness hopping in and asking about the Diablo Immortal podcast that I had mentioned just 2 videos before this one, called the Immortal Podcast. He says, "Do we know what time the podcast will be? Hopefully not when he's asleep." Just so you guys know, Madness is a good friend of mine who I've met through years of content creation here on YouTube. And, well, we haven't, and we being myself and Scrappy Academy, or Nemo from the Scrappy Academy YouTube channel, who are going to be launching the Immortal Podcast, we have not yet set a day or time that we're going to do it. We know it's going to be bi-weekly. It's most likely going to be in the evenings, and it's most likely going to be on a Friday or a Saturday night every other week. I can't confirm what day or time yet. Remember though, guys, if you are there live for the podcast, when this drops, which is going to be maybe even this week, we could do our first episode, if not the week after for sure. It's going to be live. We will be taking your questions live from the chat. We'll be watching, grabbing questions, answering those questions as best as we can, as will the guests that we bring on the show. And if you didn't see that episode, you should go check it out now, because I basically broke down the entire format for the Immortal Podcast. So if you want to engage and actually be part of the stream, be there in the chat and we'll be taking your questions. If not, if you just want to see what people have been saying, what we're saying, it will be as a video on the channel after it is live, so you guys will not miss it. Madness, I hope you're awake for it. We want you there, man, but if not, we'll still have the video for you. We have a comment about donations and microtransactions. Free-to-play always have donations market in the game. All right, so yeah, free-to-play games have to make money somehow, and this is a fact. If someone made a free-to-play game and there was no way for us to spend money in the game would die. It wouldn't be supported, the developers would make no money, and then how do they support it? Unless if it's just 100% a hobby, which who makes a multi-million-dollar game as a hobby and doesn't want to make any money from it? It just wouldn't make sense. So yeah, free-to-play model needs to make money. There needs to be microtransactions, and I have multiple videos on this, and I probably need to make an updated one for you guys. But there are ways to monetize games that does not actually hurt the experience of the game. It doesn't give you power. That's just going to be cosmetic and fun-related things, not something that's going to be able to make you stronger than your opponents. Now, a game that does it well is like Clash of Clans. You pay to progress. You can get the season pass. You'll progress more quickly through the game, but you're not getting anything that a player couldn't get from just playing it normally. Same as Brawl Stars. Same as Fortnite. If you're playing Fortnite, which a lot of you do, I don't, but you get skins and stuff. It doesn't affect the game. It just affects cosmetics. And COD Mobile, another great example of that. So lots of games are doing it right. I feel, and this is a prediction, but I feel that Blizzard knows, and I know this actually because I've voiced my opinion to them directly about the issue of microtransactions and how are you guys going to handle it. And I felt comfortable after the conversation that they're going to take the high road. They're going to take the right path, so it's not a pay-to-win game. None of us want a pay-to-win game. It would really hurt. It would hurt Blizzard, and it would hurt the success of Diablo Immortal. Would it still be successful? Yes, I do think it would. It would still make a ton of money, but I think they can make even more money if they don't turn off any of the player base. They make it just for cosmetic and fun-related things, not power, and I think we're going to be okay in this realm. I don't think they're going to make the wrong choice. I think it's going to be good. So now let's look at the video, which is about my announcement regarding the Immortal Podcast that I'm doing with my buddy Scrappy Academy, or Nemo from the Scrappy Academy YouTube channel. So let's take a look at what you guys had to say in this video. The first one is from Keon, and Keon says, Echo, don't you think this is a little bit early? The game hasn't even released yet, and we don't even know when it will be. You should have at least started a podcast when beta's already started. And let me tell you, Keon, I actually disagree with you 100% right now. And this is me coming at you from someone that really understands YouTube, the YouTube algorithm, and how everything works. And what I'm trying to do here, without going too much into YouTube strategy and my plans and how I'm trying to do this, I want to think of it like a tree. You put a baby tree in the ground, has very little roots, and it often will die in a forest of monster trees. What I'm trying to do right now is plant my tree, grow those roots early, and try and be able to sustain myself through these monsters, through the Rikers, and through the Bloodsheds that are going to try to cover this game as well, or that are going to cover this game as well. They're not going to try, they are going to, and they are going to with success. So I need to, as a brand new channel, because remember, this is one of my 3 YouTube channels. My main channel is it's the one that covers Clash of Clans, around 250,000 subscribers there. But this one I wanted to dedicate just for Diablo Immortal, just for you guys interested in this game. And I'm planting these roots. They're growing strong. We're growing up our little tree, which is going to blossom when the game releases. At least that's the hope. The earlier I could be on it, I think the better off I am. And I get to build this community as well, which is amazing. Like, without doing it early, I would have never met all of you. So funny how we meet these days, but everything is virtual really with Corona and everything. Stay safe from Corona, by the way, guys. Wear a mask. But yeah, so you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to build something solid, so no, I don't think it's early. I actually wish I had started this a year ago. I did. Actually, 2 years ago. That's more like it. D-Pack saying, wait, you got hair! Yeah, I usually wear a hat, but I just got a haircut, so I figured, you know what, why don't I rock the haircut a little bit? We do have some hair under the hat. We got to mix it up. I got to keep you guys on your toes and not knowing what is coming up next. By the way, how do you like this shirt? It's a P.E.K.K.A from Clash of Clans. My logo behind it, that's actually my original logo. Before any of the purple and blue modifications and all that. This is a classic shirt. And this P.E.K.K.A was custom drawn for me. Notice the horns on it are not your typical P.E.K.K.A. Doesn't matter. You guys are here for Diablo, not Clash or my hoodie. Now we have Liam and we have Chris with comments, and he says, I'm really excited, and oh my god, I wish they would hurry up. I'm a huge fan of Diablo, played it since the first one on PlayStation, and Chris says he's pretty pumped to see you guys kick this off. I'm stoked to see what you guys managed to produce on this. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad that you're both hyped about both the Immortal Podcast as well as Diablo Immortal being released. I'm excited too. And a little thing on the side here that I've never really shared with anyone here on the channel is I was full-time on YouTube, and then when the coronavirus hit and I was home all the time, my family was home, I picked up another job. So I'm actually producing shows, live streams and live shows for a company, which I'm going to leave unnamed, nothing to do with the gaming world, in addition to doing YouTube and my own content creation. So I have a full-time job in production of live events. I have 3 YouTube channels. I have my kids, my wife, and I try to keep up with my fitness as well. My days are packed. So let's just stuff in there a couple of hours of Diablo Immortal gameplay as well. Yeah, who needs sleep? Really, who needs sleep? But yeah, with that being said, I've learned a lot about the production of live events, and I think that we're really gonna be able to do something special here. All the assets already made. We're ready to go. We are primed and ready. Are you ready? Let's go. We got Seabass with the comments saying Nemo and Echo in the same screen for Immortal Podcasts and updates. Too much awesomeness. You guys need a warning label for something like this. Can't wait for the info. Keep it coming. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate the support both in the Clash realm and here in the Diablo Immortal realm. I appreciate you. Can't wait to see you in the live streams, man. We have Robert saying he's here with us until the end, and this is what I'm talking about when I've been talking about building this community. We're building this together. We're going to be playing this game together. I'm going to be bringing you guys videos and doing live streams with you guys, and it's all going to be together. This, to me, this whole project, this whole YouTube channel is a lot more than me just making videos on YouTube and trying to make a living from it. This channel is specifically dedicated to building community. 1, to support each other. 2, to support Diablo Immortal. 3, to support Blizzard, and to really make this game a success. I'm going to do everything in my power to help this game succeed. Not that it needs my help, but I'm going to still give it everything that I can because I really do believe that Blizzard deserves it in their venture into mobile gaming. Yes, I said that well. We have Jay saying, will you do more in-depth walkthroughs like secret treasures, hidden spots, lore, and stuff like that? Well, first of all, yes, we've done lore already. We've done a lore series with 9. And when Diablo Immortal comes out, we're going to do another lore series with the actual lore of Diablo Immortal. That's already confirmed with 9ball himself. He's also going to be coming on to the podcast with us, guaranteed. And yes, I plan on giving you guys walkthroughs of every element of Diablo Immortal, every class. But we are done looking at the comments for today. I plan to come back every month and check out more of your comments. Remember, guys, if you want to interact with me, the best ways to do it are in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, by the way, or over in my Discord server, my Instagram, or on my Twitter. That's where you can stay up to date with me and everything that I'm doing in my gaming world, family world, and with Diablo Immortal. But I thank you guys so much for coming through. Make sure you check out this video before you go, and we'll be back with some more pretty soon. Have a great day, guys, and be good.